respects to East End Scarborough / Malvern rapper Jae Grimez, aka JG. I broke the story earlier. I never realized that I actually broke the story. Big salute to, and I don't know if the gentleman, maybe they'll pop into the live at some point while we're doing this, who put me on to what happened. But I'm not going to ball out their name right now because more times they might not want their name balled out, right? But I'm going to pull up his Instagram here on the screen. Let me see if I can find this here. But yeah, they brought this to my attention yesterday, early in the day. Like, yo, you know, rapper JG, he dropped out. And like I'm talking about early in the day, like maybe probably like by 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Not even a late thing, like 5, 6 o'clock. It goes like by 12 o'clock, I already had this information. But with my all due respect and apologies, we review so many rappers. We talk about so many different people in the news and stuff like that, that I wasn't completely aware. And my first reaction when I was asked, yo, you know who this gentleman is? Was no. I was like, nah, I never heard of him. And then after it hit me, right? JG. Oh, yes. I did hear of him. We did a couple of reaction videos for him under the name Jae Grimez. We did one under the name JG featuring Blaze Loke called NBA, which is on the channel right now. And it was also on the top 6 music video countdown, if I'm not mistaken. And that track was fire. Right. And then it all came back to me like, oh, yes, I do know who that was. Like, I never met him personally, but I did get to have a couple of interactions with him. Hold on, phone lines. Caller, you're on the line.
Hey, what's up, brothers? Bobby again.
Yo, what's going on, Bobby?
I just have one question, bro.
Talk to me.
Of all the rappers that died in Toronto, which one hit you the hardest?
Which one hit me the hardest? That's a good question. I think Houdini, to be honest.
Personally.
Houdini. Yeah, Houdini.
Why Houdini?
Because he was doing so much right before his passing. Like, I was seeing so much, like he had that video, that viral video with the guy with the banjo. I forget that guy's name. And when you see that, you know, like it's lit. You know what I'm saying? You're on your way when you see that. When you see anybody with the banjo guy, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, and I actually spoke to him via DM maybe about a month before his passing, and I was like, "Yo, we got to lock in for an interview." And he was like, "Nah, I'm trying to stay in LA right now. Not nah, I don't want to do the interview." But he's like, "I can't do it now because I'm trying to stay in LA. Maybe when I forward back, but I'm trying to stay out here because it's too hot out there." Then the pandemic hit and all that shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So then I knew he had to come home. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. When he came back and that shit happened, I was like, shit.
Yeah.
He had a lot. He had a lot of potential.
Man,
How about you?
Man, you know, I'm not too sure about it, to be honest, because I'm not really tuned in like that, but I would say, I don't know, actually. Give me some names.
Smoke Dogg was a big passing in the scene, bro. Bully.
I think he was the first rapper to die or something that went viral or something.
Yeah, I guess because he had like over 1 million views on his music videos and stuff like that. Like other rappers passed before out here, but I guess they just weren't as popular as Smoke Dogg at the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the fact that he died in downtown, that's something big, you know?
Yeah. Nah, man, R.I.P. to both of those guys, man. They're both definitely GOATs, both legends. So, yeah, man. What's going on with you? Anything else you want to... Yeah, what you got? What's your question?
Of all the interviews that you, what's one rapper you want to have an interview? You have an interview with so bad. Name one rapper that you want to have an interview with?
Besides Drake?
Underground only.
Underground
that
only.
You've been trying to call and that you've been trying to get a hold of, but it didn't work out.
3M French.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's simple for me, fam. There's not like we interviewed so many people already.
I think he's a little overrated though.
That's a matter of opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like he's got a huge fan base and they're loyal, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, you got a point. Yeah.
So I definitely would love to, and he's been doing it for a while, fam. So I'd love to talk to him about his music beginnings to where he's at now. Like I think he'd give a good story. You know what I'm saying? He ain't just starting and only has a few videos. Like the man has like at least a dozen music videos and like albums, all types of shit. Like it'd be a good convo.
Do you think Top 5's trash?
Trash? I wouldn't say trash.
Be honest, you said he was trash.
I did say he was trash, and I was being harsh. I was being a little bit extra, but I don't think he's like an amazing rapper. I think he has good songs here and there.
But he has ABC flow, like he has nursery rhyme flow, though. Like, isn't like, you know?
Yeah, and I don't think that's like a diss if he was to hear that like he has an ABC flow. Like I don't think that's his point. I don't think his point is to try to like dazzle us with the flows. He just wants to say some funny shit, maybe have a catchy hook, and as long as the beat's banging, then we're good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
Now, if he tried to get all lyrical miracle and it still sounded the same, then I'm gonna be like, yo, you're trash, bro, because you're trying to be lyrical miracle.
So who's the best lyrically?
Lyrically, ooh, that's a good one, man. I would put Ason Eastwood as one of my favorites lyrically. Favorites. I'm not gonna say top, but favorites. Right. I'm also gonna put.
Who do you think? Besides the favoritism, who do you think is the greatest lyrically?
That's a tough one, fam. Drake. Hands down.
I'm talking about underground though.
Underground? That's a tough one. Block Boy Twitch is up there. Like a lot of people sleep on how lyrically inclined that Block Boy Twitch is. Like he can spit crazy. Right?
He's up there. He's top 3.
Yeah, definitely. There's also a gentleman named Tona who's still very active, but he's more from the vets, you know what I'm saying? So he can spit crazy, and he's a lyricist. And I'm also going to put one more person in there, Danielson.
Oh, okay. And I have one last question. Are you going to be at the Golden Globe?
Yeah, possibly. Well, actually, not possibly. Like, yeah, we'll be there. We're media, so we're gonna have our media shit. We'll be around.
Yeah, I think that'll be big for the city.
Yeah, man. Listen, fam, I'm hoping that we get there. I don't want to be a pessimist. This is a lot of shit going on out here, and I'm going to be talking about it in this live today. I just hope that we get there with as many rappers as possible, fam.
Yep, that's for sure. Definitely for sure. All right, bro. Take care, bro.
Yo, thanks for tapping in, King.
All right, you know.
Don't know. Yeah, man. Let me see who else is on the line here. Caller, you on the line?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, caller, do me a favor. Turn off the TV volume or whatever you're watching us on in the background and just talk through the phone.
Yeah. I'm from Montreal. I knew JG like 10 years ago. I heard the news about like yesterday. I don't have nothing much to say, but I just want to say long live JG.
Mm-hmm.
He was a crazy lyricist. I actually met him through one of my ex. He was promoting a song called Size Me Up.
Mm-hmm.
And
Big tune.
I have an American background. So every time I heard the song, I always played it on replay. And long story short, I ended up being in Toronto with my ex, and we had a situation with the Airbnb booking, and he was staying at the Queen Elizabeth Hotel at the time. If I'm not mistaken, he was on the run, and it was the first time I met him through my ex, and for street nigga, man, he was real, man. He kept it 100, man. He could have robbed me. He could have done anything to me, and he showed me real Toronto hospitality. The first time I came to Toronto, he was the one that really, held it down and kept it 100 with me, And, he's the thief I could, elaborate on that, like he was really about that life, you know what I mean? Like he could have stuck me up or jammed me up, and he didn't, And till this day, we always kept in communication. We always spoke. And, where it hit me the most is because, yesterday was my son's birthday, and he passed on my son's birthday. So this day's always
happy birthday to your son.
And, hit home base. And whatever they going to say about him, I know he was, kind of hot-headed, and he was really about that, but he has a good heart, man. He has that lion spirit, man. And, he always had that hunger, that delivery in his music, And not a lot of artists in the States I'm going to listen to that. Sometimes I'm going to hear their bars and, I'm going to have those goosebumps. And he had that, So I could say long live, KG.
Yes,
the legacy continue. I know Blaze Luke was one of his good people. I've never been to Malvern, but he showed me a taste of Malvern. And every time he comes down to Montreal, it's always 100% love.
Yeah.
And to be honest, man, we in a position in our lives that, that crab in the barrel bucket mentality, that's it. That needs to stop. You know what I mean? And I'm taking my voice to say it today that we all saying Black Lives Matter, this, all that. But all this black on black crime going on right now, this just don't make no sense. And I find it hypocritical in our community, especially when, police do harsh things and violate us. We quick to get mad, right? But when the situation happens amongst our community, we don't want to speak on it, And I know you're a deep intellectual type of person, and you know where I'm coming from.
Definitely.
When you hear them niggas from Chirac talk about Glock with the switches and perks and lean, and then a couple of times later, that shit ends up in Canada, and we talking about smoking on dead ops, that shit comes from Chirac. You feel me? We all come from a real base. You understand me? And this shit that we talk about, like America, Babylon the Great, that you see going on, and it's falling, and it's poison, and it's music diluted in every country from the UK, from Canada. Like, this is crazy. You feel me?
Facts.
Only thing I can say is that, he was a solid man. He would do anything for his child. And you know what I mean? He was getting his life straight together, man. He was transitioning, you know what I mean? He started his business. Shout out to Level Up, you know what I mean? Shout out to his Level Up exotic brand, because he worked hard for this shit. He put his blood, sweat, and tears, you know what I mean? And, for a street nigga, with criminal records, trying to do something better, bro, you know what I mean? I'm going to give his salutes, man. I'm going to throw his flowers, because a lot of people, when people pass away, they want to associate themselves with people like that, and they want to take clout off his name, man. Long live JG, man. Real niggas, man,
JG.
Bro. And, man, they don't last long, man. And one thing I need to say is that before people start pointing on ops, always remember, man, Jesus' story, there's always a Judas in your circle, man. When you try to look from the other side, man, always look in your own circle, man. Because nowadays, man, people go left. Your own blood can flip on you. You know what I mean? People won't say what they want to say, but the Bible's the realest story ever. From Joseph getting backdoored by his brother, from Jesus getting backdoored by his own people, bro. When he get nailed on that cross, not a lot of people gonna be there. So all I can say, man, all the love and respect goes to JG, man. Long live JG, man. From Montreal, Canada, Quebec, man. Shout out to this nigga. Real ass nigga, man. Trill ass nigga. We all make mistakes, bro. But I know he was trying to do his best, man. That's all I can say, man.
No, man.
I'm still grieving, man. I'm in disbelief, man.
No, listen, bro.
I don't even know how to.
You broke it down beautifully, fam. Like, if anybody, R.I.P. to JG, R.I.P. to Jae Grimez. Before, his funeral, that's a beautiful eulogy that you just gave us right here to break down like him as an individual, fam, because, you know, we don't know each other, fam. So you to tell us the story about how he held you down while he was out here, fam, you broke it down beautifully, fam. Straight up.
Respect, man. And I like what you're doing, man. Keep on doing what you're doing, man, because I like real recognize real, man. I don't know your story. I don't know where you come up, but for you to be doing what you're doing, taking your time to go on this platform, doing that, bro. This is what I was always expecting from Canada, man. I see that happen in the States, but you doing what you're doing, man. All salutes and props to you. Keep on doing what you're doing, man.
Respect.
Fuck what the other people gotta say, them haters, bro. Keep on focusing, man, because the brand, you got it, man. Like, you know, I was expecting 6 plus TV nights, though, but you are on point on what you're doing, man. And I'm going to salute you for that and keep on doing it, man, because, yo, you doing that, man, means a lot to me, man.
Thank you.
Because you have the platform, you have that voice, man, and you had that opportunity for me to share how I feel. You know what I mean? And, bro, like, I want to thank you for that, man. It's very honorable of you, man.
No, man, it's my pleasure, fam. I want to thank you for tapping in from MTL. That's, you know, for a lot of people who know, that's my hometown. So Montreal represent all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. And for all young auditors, man, I'm gonna tell you something. My cousin from New York always told me, believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. It's a myth, it's an illusion. Believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. Most of these real gorilla niggas, bro, and I'm talking about some real shit. Most of these real gorilla niggas doing a bunch of shit. They've been through a lot of psychological trauma, a bunch of psychological trauma that is trying to cope with drugs, bro. Isn't it ironic? Every time a Chirac artist is promoting lean and Percocet and Fannies, that shit ends up in our country, bro. Who is the invisible hand behind this? They want to talk about gun violence and talk about all this shit, but how do the guns get there, bro? Because guns don't kill people, people kill people at the end of the day.
Facts.
And when the hierarchy happens, bro, and I'm talking about this real shit, think about it, bro. Let's say, a bunch of niggas go and live in Richmond Hill, because you know the real estate value is high there. A bunch of niggas go there, the real estate value goes down. So you know there's a systematic racism going down there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, straight up.
When you see all the hoods going against each other, you feel me? Like, that's what they want us to look like, a bunch of savages that we killing each other. But me and you, we know we woke, man. And we know who the real savages, who the real people that be fucking up the neighborhoods and the hoods like this. You know what I mean?
Fam, I already know you woke because you said the invisible hand. That shit hit me, bro. When a nigga say that, I know you know what you talking about, fam.
I know for sure. And I know you know, and this is why I take this opportunity to say that. You know what I mean? Like, when you watch the movie Get Out, what do you think they doing? When a bunch of black young men is dying, we got that melanin. You don't think they take our organs, bro? When you cut us up and skin us up? What do you think all of this is happening? All these black kids disappearing. Ain't no ambulance for these black kids. Where are they? This is what I'm at. I got a bunch of questions. And I know you got the answers, and I know you know the answers. But, you know, we're so censored. We're so censored. You don't want the truth to come out. It's a virus. When we're talking about Babylon the Great and its influence around the country, about his music, around his the ideologies, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they don't know that.
Why do you think I don't watch NBA no more? I don't watch NBA. I don't listen to the niggas no more. Because why? They getting paid the big names to put that poison. You know what I mean? Diluting the youth. Some youth don't even know what's Jesus anymore. All they know is say DDA and score some points, bro. They got points to prove. And these fuck niggas, and I'm talking about those fake OGs abusing and using the young kids, using the innocent, for them to do their dirty work for them.
Talk to them.
They know their time is up. You know, their time is up. They know their time is up, and they're using you to do the dirty job. You know what I mean? Let's talk about that. A bunch of fatherless kids, man, out there. You know what I mean? What is it all about at the end of the day? It's all a trap. Why do you think they call it a trap? You get caught by the white, telling the wife to get judged by the wife. And I'm apologetic for this shit.
Fam, you spitting jewels right now, and real talk, a lot of youngins need to hear this. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that you called in to even give these jewels, and the fact that you had a personal relationship with JG. It's definitely a blessing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, most definitely, man. I appreciate you for you to give me the spotlight to say what I had to get off my chest. So whoever needs to hear this and hear what I have to say, man, I hope it touched somebody. I can't say I'm going to save the world, but if I could save one or two, man, I know I did my job. I remember when JG used to tell me, yo, bro, everything I done did, I know I'm going in hell. I'm like, bro, don't say that, my nigga.
Wow.
Because when you look at the Bible, you see the stories, bro, Jesus was with the worst of the worst and made them made them upheld and put them high in high places. So, you know what I mean? I know in these last days I was talking to him, I know that mentality that he had, that he was going to go to hell, went away because he knew what he was doing. He knew where he was going, man. And I know, bro, like only God can judge it. You know what I mean? We all sinners. We ain't better than nobody. You feel me?
Facts.
All about everything is all about it for us to better ourselves. That's what it was all about. And that's when he bettered himself. Maybe he could have done some dumb shit and he was trying to be the most righteous as he could be, the most stand-up father as he could be. And I know that was what was important for him. When he started that business, it was for his daughter. It was for his legacy. And I'm going to fight for this because I'm not going to let nobody tarnish his name, bro. Not at all.
Listen, fam, the people in the people in the comment gang want to know if you got a social media, because you're spitting some knowledge, fam. They want to follow up with you and keep tapped in with you, or you ain't on that.
Yeah. So my social media where people can find me is going to be on IG, right? And it's going to be D_Mula with 2 L's _5th. So it's D_Mula _5th.
_Mula_5th. Fifth, like 5M, like 5, the number 5 TH, or the full word?
Yeah, TH, yeah.
Boom,
Yeah,
I'm putting it in the
TH.
chat right now. Boom.
Yeah, but Mula without a O and 2 L's.
Okay, so no O, 2 L's. Okay, let me do this again. Let me get rid of this one here. We're going to see maybe a little bit of a delay because Mula
_MULLA _5TH.
All right. I put it in the chat right there, chat. Hit him up. Make sure to follow him up, fam. Yo, thanks for calling it in, King. Thanks for giving us the jewels and that beautiful story about JG, bro. It's definitely something that I'm going to keep in mind as I continue here on this live stream, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man. Respect to you, man. Blessings to you, man. And keep on doing what you're doing, man.
Respect.
Ain't a lot of us like that. Real niggas are the last of a dying breed, man. Being a real nigga ain't has to do with what them other niggas are doing. It's being true to yourself and staying in your lane. Because then this is what one last thing before I dip. All these niggas talking about Shiesty, Gremlin, Demon Time. When them hot shells be hitting you, y'all the first to be saying, oh my God, oh my God. So all that demon acting and niggas want to act like they demons, they savages, you reap what you sow. And everybody has to go and meet their maker somewhere, somehow. So that's all I'm going to have to say. And yeah, man, that's what's up, my G.
D-Mula 5th in the building.
Work on something we can collect, because that's what we need, man. That woke consciousness shit. Not that dumb, shaking ass, gyrating, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You know, everybody we look up to, either the comedians or fucking rappers, and then when they want to do a business venture, it's sell alcohol to the niggas in the neighborhood. Like Diddy, The Rock, Jay-Z, campaign. This is all they want to do. Sell liquor? So this is what we do? When we make it, we moguls, we want to promote alcohol, bro. This is some dumb shit. But anyways, man, I'm not going to hold you too long. Probably other people got other shit to say, so I'm going to let them do what they got to do, man. Respect and shout out to you. And love and blessings to everybody, man.
Salute to you, King.
All right, respect, bye.
1. Yo, man, D-Mula 5th. Make sure to follow him up. Yo, man came through and gave us some bars, fam. Like, I really appreciate what he said there about Jae Grimez as well, because I didn't have any knowledge of what he was doing behind the scenes as far as like starting up businesses and stuff like that. If it's the same level up that I see the homie Dracy wearing on his show, two guys wearing a podcast, like I've seen that brand before. If it's not, then still big up, because starting up businesses is definitely a good way to transition. It's not like, oh, you're just trying to clean your street money. No, niggas don't want to be in the street no more. So starting up a business is a gateway to get out of the street. You know what I'm saying? I rate somebody for trying to start up a business more than just trying to take all their money and put it in a shoebox and just say, okay, I'm going to have all the jewels in the world and fucking be the richest drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. It's crazy, 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 crazy. I'll definitely be going through the article as well. He was murdered in Belleville, Ontario, which is unique, but not unique, I guess, because a lot of mans go OT. A lot of people, when the story first broke, didn't know that he was killed in Belleville, I mean, until they started going into, you know, some stories like how I posted the news from the 6th story, Rockboy Ninja posted about it, and it was like 2 a.m. on Sunday morning in Belleville. So that's definitely a twist to the situation. I want to do a quick check-in for all the people who are tapping in right now on the in the comments. Comment gang strong. Make sure to hit the like button as y'all pull up. And for the people who are already here chilling, you know, making your comments, salute to Alan, run again. Salute to Tube_XJ. Salute to John Doe, Aiden87, Aiden, TX1, Pith Crew, Grungy TV, King Macral. Who else is in the building? Gautier, and Peter. What up? You back at it, man. And yeah, man, this right here, we're giving JG his flowers right now. Let me find this article here. And salute to the people who put me on to this. There was a couple of people who hit me up on Instagram. They were like, yo, this guy passed away. Did you know about this? Or did you know this gentleman? And like I said before in the live, my first reaction was no, because I just I deal with so much rappers, you know what I'm saying? I didn't remember right away. But then at some point in the day, I started to think about it, and I was like, JG, let me go look in the search engine here. And I seen that we did a reaction video for him. So yeah, I realized from that one reaction video that we did a few promotions for him. One reaction, I think we did a couple of reposts, like just repost on the page type of thing. And I appreciated that, because a lot of rappers, when it comes to like trying to get their names known out there, they're not really willing to put their money where their mouth is. So he was definitely a business forward type of person, to like not just expect to get a free repost or something like that. He was just like, yo, trying to get a repost. What is it? You know, what's the fee? What's the rates? I was just like, oh, salute. You know what I'm saying? And then he followed up with another one. I got another single. I want to promote that. So it wasn't like, and I say that to say, it wasn't like he was just like some pretend rapper. You know what I'm saying? He was a serious lyricist and was serious about getting his rap shit out to the whole world. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a hobby, let's say. Right? Like, it could be a hobby in ways where, like, you know, he's doing it for the love. Obviously, because if he wasn't doing it for the love, he would have just jumped on that auto-tune shit and just done whatever. You know what I'm saying? However, he was a lyricist. So when you're a lyricist, you got to make that choice to be like, you know what? I'm going to take the long road, because nobody else is doing, or not as many people who are at the top are lyrical. Right? I'm going to go through the article here. And this is from the Quint News. This is a news publication out of Belleville, Ontario. Okay? If I'm not mistaken. Get some water here in me. All right, let's see here. So Belleville police were called to Northway Plaza on North Front Street in response to a shooting at approximately 2 a.m. on Sunday. Police say they found a male with gunshot wounds, and after receiving multiple 911 calls, the victim was transported to hospital by Hastings Quint paramedics. The shooter is still at large. However, police do not believe there is a threat to public safety at this time. Now, at the time of this article, which was, let me see where the date is here. What's the date on this? June 10th. That was yesterday. When this article was done, he hadn't passed away yet, right? They just said that he's in hospital with injuries. But from when the people hit me up in the DMs, they were like, yo, this person passed away. And the second person who hit me up, and like, again, I'm not going to ball out their names because I don't know if they want their names being balled out over here. But the second person who hit me up, they hit me up with this article. And when I read the article, I was like, wait a minute. The article says he hasn't passed away. He's succumbed to his injuries. So when I did the news story, I was kind of apprehensive, even posting it on Instagram. I sent it to one of the gentlemen. They liked it, you know what I mean? Or liked not what happened, but they liked the video, and or they approved of the video, and it confirmed to me like, yes, this is the same person, because I don't want to report no fake news, especially when it comes to deaths. You know what I'm saying? You never want to put on somebody, oh, such and such died, and they actually didn't, because that's just like, that's bad juju. You know what I'm saying? That's it's not good. You know what I'm saying? So once that was confirmed, I was like, damn. I seen Keep Six Solid. They also posted about it afterwards. They gave me a credit for breaking the story, and salute for that. But it sucks being like, it's good to break a story, but it sucks when you have to break a story about something like this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For the comment gang, Peter, in the article, he hadn't died yet in the article. But by the time I got the news to myself, like from the people, they were like, no, this gentleman passed away. Right? So I don't know if there's a follow-up article from this what's it called? Quint News. But what do y'all think about the fact that this is in Belleville? Because, there's always the stigma. Malvern is known as a hood area. This is where he represented. So, unfortunately, the expectations a lot of times is, well, if it was in Malvern, it's not as much of a surprise, basically. Right? But Belleville, that's like maybe 45 minutes away from Kingston when you're driving from here on the way to Montreal off the 401. Trust me, I know it well. Like, not Belleville. Like, Belleville's a stopover that I stop every single time when I'm driving to Montreal. It's one of the stops that I go grab my coffee, grab whatchamacallit. There's a KFC or whatever right when you come off the 401. Jesse Silva, don't be disrespectful, fam. You know what I'm saying? Respect the dead, fam. Don't be disrespectful in here. Don't be getting all oppy and shit. Jesus Christ, Toronto. But yeah, it's like one of those stop-off spots, like, one of those places that I don't really see as a place for like brothers to hang out. You know what I'm saying? He's passed away, so I guess it's like there is no statute of limitation, but a lot of the times when it comes to like mans them being out in these areas, that's OT spots. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are just places where mans pass through, hang out for a few days, get some money, and get the fuck out. Right? Because you can't lay low in those places. Like, you can't be like, well, I'm gonna hide in Belleville or some stupid shit like that, because more times, like, you stand out like a sore thumb. When I go into the Tim Hortons over there, I feel like everybody's head turns like, black person. Right? Like, it's a white town. Right? It's not too far from Napanee, hometown to Avril Lavigne. It don't get no whiter than that, fam. Trust me. So for this twist to be like, yo, he's over there in Belleville, whoa, what's up with that? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to speculate. I just want to pay him his respects and make sure that he gets his flowers, because there's a lot of people from when I seen the outpouring of love on social media that were like, yo, that was my guy. Yo, that guy was a legend. Yo, sickest rapper out there. You know what I'm saying? Underrated. Like, just bare love, with the exception of this guy over here in the comments. You know what I'm saying? But bare love that this man is getting. Like, I rate it. Because he didn't have as much accolades, or maybe not accolades, but he didn't have as much notoriety as some of the other underground rappers out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't have the millions of views on his music videos and, you know, tunes playing in Toronto clubs and shit like that. You know, he didn't have the Drake cosign, all those different things that, like, a lot of these guys in the underground scene, you know, aspire to get and, you know, use for clout points and pussy points and, you know what I mean? Different things to move up in the game. He didn't have all that. So for him to not have all that and then still see all this outpouring of love, sometimes it shows you don't even need all that shit. If you were really good at your craft and you put out dope music, just people who are going to consider you legends, whether the masses don't know it yet. You feel me? Like the gentleman who called in from Montreal, to him, Jae Grimez is a legend. Okay? To his hood, to the people over there in Malvern who fuck with him heavy, who got to have good times with him, whether it's through the rap shit or no rap shit, to them, he's a legend. Okay? He didn't need to have thousands and thousands of followers. You know what I'm saying? And millions of views on YouTube to be considered legendary. And none of us do. As long as you make an impact on the people around you and the people who you love and who love you, then you're a legend too. Scrit. Yeah, man. It's definitely a tragic loss here in the scene from what I'm seeing here, yo. And condolences to his family once again. One of the questions I asked here is it dangerous to be a Toronto rapper? Because every time another rapper passes in the city, and I feel like this is the second time in the last few weeks that somebody from the underground scene has passed away. And unfortunately, it's sad because I don't even remember. No, it wasn't somebody else who passed away. It was somebody else who's like on the run. Like, it's just, our scene is really fucked up right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the person's not on the run, then they're in jail facing football years. And if they're not in jail facing football years, then they're underground for life. It's almost like by the time we get to Rolling Loud, there's only going to be a smaller percentage of rappers left. And God forbid, like, I don't want to wish this on anything. I'm not trying to cause any bad omens, but we got to fix this shit up, fam. Like, the first person who came to mind as soon as, like, I seen this, you know, was Houdini. He has a new music video that's out right now with Tory Lanez. Track is fire. The video was done before his passing, obviously. They had his shit in the vault. And I'm like, wow. This guy had so much talent, so much potential. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I started thinking like, wow. He's passed away. Smoke Dogg, like we mentioned earlier, Bully, all these gentlemen, Little the General, Tall Up Twin. Like, we lost a lot of individuals. NHSJJ. Like, our city is, it's definitely not just like a one-off thing. A coincidence. No, it's low-key dangerous to be a rapper in Toronto, in my opinion. And I'll give you a few reasons why I believe this. Y'all can let me know in the comments, comment gang strong. But one, when you're coming with that street shit, you know, because you come from the streets, and you talk about it, and you talk about the things that are going on, you know, it comes with the territory. It comes with are you really about the things that you say? Another thing is, when you're a hustler and you're out here in the streets, your key is to stay as low key as possible. Or your goal is to stay as low key as possible, I mean. However, when you now add, I'm a talented rapper into that mix, and you're trying to, like, you know, unfortunately, you have to take some of that money, or not unfortunately, you have to take some of that money that you're making from the streets so that you could change your life around, right? As you're growing in your popularity as a rapper, all those people from the street get to see you all the time on YouTube, on Instagram pages, not even your own page. Some of these rappers barely post. They're posting on everybody else's page, all the blogs, because people love their music. They love their music videos. So now your face is hot. You have millions of people who have seen you in this city and outside of the city, in other small towns, other places in the country, but especially in the city. So the things that you used to do before are now under a magnifying glass. It gets kind of sticky. You can't just go eat at the Olive Garden or wherever now, or at fucking Boston Pizza. You know what I'm saying? Niggas will see you at Boston Pizza, be like, yo, they don't even have to know you, fam. They just have to see your music videos, and they're like, yo, this nigga had a music video. I swear in the video he had like a 50 stack that he was riding around. He had it on his shoulder and he was dancing around with. Yo, let's eat that food. Besides the niggas who already know you from your hood and got issues with you, and now they see you over there at this place, and their issues are magnified 10 times because of the fact that you're getting all this clout, all this residual pussy. Like, you got a check mark on your shit now. Like, holy, this nigga got a check mark on his Instagram. Don't like that shit. Don't like that shit over there. You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga in Belly. He getting all this money across, when Method Man was all across the street laughing, he was sitting on the Benz, getting all that money. The nigga there, he had the press curls. He was like eating the banana, the yellow fruit. Pause. Don't like that shit. Don't like that shit over there. I'm gonna drop a dime on these niggas. But instead, these niggas ain't gonna drop a dime on you. They're gonna drop a fucking whole fucking clip on you. It's crazy. Niggas, I see niggas in the comments talk about Boosie. Niggas is hypnotized with hatred, fam. And that's just two other reasons. That's not like rappers bringing it on themselves, saying fuck the ops, fuck this person, I'm smoking on that pack, that pack. When it comes to JG, he wasn't on that. But when it comes to like a lot of gangster rap in general, especially these days with the drill shit, these niggas is making themselves moving targets every time they make a song. All them drill rappers have to have an issue with somebody to be able to get to the studio to really get their shit off. If they have no issues for the month, there's no inspiration. What the fuck am I going to write about? Right? It's a mod thing, yo. And yeah, man, I just want to give another salute and RIP to JG, aka Jae Grimez. Condolences to his family. From what the gentleman was saying here on the phone earlier. Hold on, I got another call coming in. Caller, you on the line?
Yo.
You on the line? What up?
Yo, so this JG shit.
Talk to me.
Hello?
Yeah. You on the line? Where you calling from?
Calling from Saga.
Okay, salute to Saga City in the building.
Yeah, but man, that pressure, not pressure, but the Joyce Flow, the Lindsay and shit, and yo, that JG nigga's a goat.
Oh, man.
Pressure.
Sorry, fam. Can't do that today, bro. Not doing the hating shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Not doing the hating shit. Not trying to ruffle your feathers or anything, fam, but I'm not doing the hating shit. We're going to be paying respects to this gentleman today. Straight up. Quick thing, comment gang, because I do have a few more stories I want to cover.